load of stuff.
Absolutely. So this is
A lot of
exciting.
good stuff this
Okay,
week,
good
yeah.
stuff. Good stuff. Hey, everybody. I'm Jeff.
And I'm John.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Discussing Diecast with Jeff and John over here at Awesome Diecast. Caught a few new releases this week, and certainly we want to share them with you. So we thought we'd kind of start things rolling and see where it takes us. So on that happy note, I'll hand it over to my counterpart and see what he comes up with.
Right, well, look at this rolling in here. What do we have, you're asking? Well, let me tell you. This is a 1/18 scale by Solido. It's a Ford Mustang GT500.
And it's all die-cast, not resin.
All die-cast, finished in metallic blue with the white Le Mans stripes on it as well. This is a highly detailed model, which if you look inside, you can see the wooden steering wheel and a nicely detailed interior.
I also noticed the raised letter Goodyear tires.
That's it. That's another nice feature that they've actually put on this. And if you look in the middle of the wheel, it's even got the Shelby logo. That's how detailed this model is.
Good thing about this, how much?
This is $59.95.
So that's quite a reasonable price for a model of this caliber. Solido's a French company, and they've actually been doing some great work for pretty inexpensive, wouldn't you say?
I think this is a very good value piece. You can even see the disc for the brakes in it. I mean, there's nothing that you can fault on it.
Search Solido on the website and that'll come up. All right, cool. I'm going to move on to something I like. I'm more of a truck and bus guy, and John's more the car guy. But we just got these in. These are Panther 6x6 ARF, A-R-F-F fire trucks. And that stands for, I guess, Airport Rescue Firefighter or Airplane Rescue Firefighter. And these trucks are used, obviously, at airports. This one's got a snozzle boom, as you can see. And this one has the turret. And both in 1/43 scale. This one is for Stuttgart, and this one is for Wellington in New Zealand. These trucks are pretty incredible.
You didn't notice you didn't say where Stuttgart was. Is that because you didn't know, or?
No, it's near Georgia. It's I think north of Atlanta. No, I'm just joking. I know it's German. Thank you very much.
Well, you mentioned New Zealand, but you didn't mention, so...
Okay, but at least I said Stuttgart is really the way you're supposed to say it. So, but that being said, you know, the Panther fire trucks are pretty incredible. Panther, or Rosenbauer rather, is the company that makes them. And they've been making fire-related equipment since the late 1880s, and their first fire truck was made in 1918. Now, certainly these trucks have come a long way since then, and when you consider how much these trucks weigh, they can still go up to about 80 miles an hour, about a 750 horsepower engine carrying about 3,700 gallons of foam and water. So when they have to get to a plane crash, obviously they can go really quickly. So really nice models, 1/43 scale, $149.95 each one. And we've got two different versions?
Two different versions.
Yeah, okay, so Stuttgart in Germany and Wellington in New Zealand. So just search the website for Panther and both of them will come up. All right, back to you.
Well, this was one of my particular favorites. As everybody knows, I am very partial to the Bentley, which Bentley has been going.
Isn't that because you're English, or is everybody in England kind of partial to Bentley?
No, it's just me. And funnily enough, Bentley started in a place called Cricklewood, which was about 7 miles from where I actually lived.
Wow.
And this set here, it comes across from 100 years of Bentley. Last year was 100 years. July the 19th, 1990.
100th anniversary of Bentley cars.
It's the 100th anniversary.
Okay.
So we have Bentleys throughout the whole years. We start with the Bentley, the 4.5 litre, and we end up with the Bentley Mulsanne. We have the Bentley T1 and the Bentley S3 there as well.
And what's this one?
That's a blue one. It's blue.
Okay.
It's nice. It's
all
blue.
right. That's the blue Bentley. But
the blue Bentley.
John's got an obsession with Bentleys, just so you know. And can you kind of show the back of your shirt?
Yes, I do have the obsession.
There it is. Can you see that? Come down lower. There you go, Bentley. Hey, wait. Take down your pants. Show them the tattoo on your butt.
No, that's going a little bit too far. This is for family viewing.
Okay, that's good. But yeah, that's a pretty cool set. Who makes this?
This is by Oxford Diecast, and for $39.95, you can't really go wrong. For the Bentley collector, it goes through the years.
Well, any model car collector. These are all die-cast. They're not plastic. They come mounted on a base with a cover.
On the base, yes. It comes in a display case, so they won't get dusty. And you can just
But wait, Bentley's owned by Volkswagen now?
Bentley's now owned by Volkswagen.
So this famous British company that you're so obsessed with is actually a German company?
I wasn't going to mention
Ach du
that.
Liebes, that's fantastic. What are you saying? We're calling this cars of Bentleys now.
It was actually started by Walter Owen Bentley, who went under the name of WO. And if you look on many of the models, including this one, the plates all say WO, and that's what it stands for, Walter Owen.
Very cool. Well, for $39.95, that's certainly a nice piece of automotive history, and add that to your collection. You won't go wrong. Not for 5 cars, anyways. My next pick is from the world of Peterbilt. And Peterbilt trucks, quintessential truck in the United States. Been around since 1938, if I'm not mistaken. And there's 2 particular pieces that I pulled out of our Just Arrived this week. One of them is this Peterbilt from 1956. It is the Peterbilt 281. And
it's a bit rusty to me.
well, it is the rusty version, and you were telling me that was in a movie, right?
It was in a movie called Jewel, and what it was there was a truck driver who you never saw, and he chased this innocent motorist through the desert highways of California, and you never saw his face.
Well, you could probably recreate the scene of the movie if you have a 143 scale car. This is a 143 scale truck, and relive all the moments of glory from that movie. But at $39.95, this is actually in Diecast, and if I do say so myself, it's a pretty neat piece. Inexpensive, but nicely done. To complement that Peterbilt, I also picked out this one from DCP First Gear. It is a Peterbilt 379 tractor with the lowboy, but what makes it interesting is that it comes packaged with this Komatsu 155AX dozer. And this bulldozer weighs probably in the vicinity of 96,000 pounds. So you definitely need a strong truck to be able to carry this load. This lowboy and tractor, all die-cast metal. You can see the flip-up axle in the back. So, when they don't have a load, they can, save the tire wear, but they can put that down when they have heavy loads. The gooseneck actually detaches, so you can roll the dozer, and the tracks are metal, so they do roll, and you can roll it back and forwards, rather. And then, of course, the Peterbilt itself, complete with the headache rack, the brake and air lines, the opening engine, the Caterpillar engine, as you can see, because it's yellow, and of course the usual detail from First Gear DCP. Beautiful work, and this set goes for $169.95. We have maybe about a half a dozen left, so it's been a great seller because it's complemented and sold, the Peterbilt with the Komatsu and the Komatsu with the Peterbilt. So, anyways, my Peterbilt choices. What else you got?
Now this piece here, look at this. And when I saw this, I thought to myself, what in the world have we got here? This model is by GT Spirit, a 1/18 scale resin-based model of a 2018 Dodge Charger. It was known as the Elephant. It's a supercharged 426 cubic inch Hemi V8 crate engine, which was unveiled at the SEMA 2018 show.
In Las Vegas, right?
In Las Vegas, that's right. It has 1,000 horsepower and 950 pounds of torque, and it's a modern supercharged Generation 3 Hemi V8.
So where did they get the name Elephant?
Well, it was known as the Elephant because it was carried the name Elephant, the nickname due to its power output and physical side. So then they put it together with Hemi and came up with Elephant.
Very cool, very cool. Well, GT Spirit did a really nice job of that. I mean, the detail is superb.
It's a very, very highly detailed model, as you can see. You can even see the red brake calipers.
You know that this year, by the way, the SEMA show was canceled. It's the first time in the history of SEMA, because of the virus, that they actually canceled the show.
That's right. And do you know what the SEMA show stands for?
I have no idea.
Special Equipment Marketing Association.
Okay. What does HEMI stand for?
Hemispherical, and I got it right this week.
Yes,
I've been
you did.
practicing all week.
All week long, he's been walking around the office. Hemispherical. So, anyways, I'm glad you finally got it. But
I was not going to make the same mistake as last
how much
week.
is this car?
This is $159.95.
Okay. Actually, considering how beautiful it is, I think that's quite the reasonable price. So anyways, that being said, that is it for this week. A couple of things we want to talk about. First off, our Labor Day sale begins Friday evening and runs through midnight Monday night. And 15% off everything on the website, with the exception of coming soon and just arrived products. But that still leaves you about 10,000 items to go through. Use the promo code LABOR15, LABOR15, and you will get 15% off everything, including clearance items, which can include quite a few more additional discounts. Other than that, anything else, or you're good?
No, I'm just still looking at this car. I think it's
all right, good. You doing anything this weekend for Labor Day?
No plans at the moment, but you never know.
You never know. All right, well, on that happy note, have a safe and happy Labor Day. And check us out next week when we're back, Jeff and John discussing Diecast. See you later.
Bye.
Oh, you're supposed to say cheerio.
Oh, I was going to say something different this week, but cheerio.
Okay, see y'all later. Bye-bye.